Wilson High School. My name's Avery Fells, your ASB president, and we are so excited to bring to you for the first time the Not So Live Roar. Now, it's going to look a little different than it usually does because we can't all be together, but we're really excited because we think it's going to be an amazing way to promote community and stay informed during these crazy times. So, let's get into it. Top stories. Classes in the form of distance learning started up again on Monday, but we are all still isolated from one another, and it's going to be really hard to not finish the school year with each other in person. The other ASB officers and I are working to find creative ways to continue supporting and celebrating our Lion family. We're hoping that these Roar videos, which we'll post on most Wednesdays, will help to keep the Lion spirit alive. We're going to start off this week's Roar with a few FAQs. The other officers and I have been getting a lot of questions from students and parents, and we've gone straight to the source for accurate answers. Here to answer your frequently asked questions are our senior ASB officers. First, let's kick it off to Trevor Jones.
As we mentioned, distance learning started on Monday. If you haven't checked in with all of your classes on Google Classroom yet, you need to. Your teachers are going to do their best to have the entire week's work posted by 12 p.m. every Monday. If you have questions, you can post a comment in the classroom or email your teacher. Good communication is going to be a really important part of distance learning working well for you.
Seniors, if you are passing your Semester 2 classes as of March 13th, you will receive a pass and credit will be awarded towards your diploma. Congratulations! However, all of your classes will continue and you are highly encouraged to stay engaged with your teachers and peers until the end of the school year, even if it's just because you love learning. If you are taking AP or dual credit classes, you'll definitely want to continue working with those teachers to prepare for the AP exams and to earn your community college credits.
If you're a member of a club or honor society that has end-of-the-year inductions or ceremonies, you will be contacted by our club advisor with information about how those traditions will be handled this year. Basically, don't worry. The adults know how important our involvement in those organizations is to us, and they're going to make sure that all of the official business gets taken care of.
We know that a lot of you, but especially seniors, would really like to have a sense of closure by celebrating some of our traditional end-of-the-year events. There will be some sort of graduation ceremony. That's all we can safely say right now. It's hard to know now what kind of public restrictions we'll be facing by the beginning of June, but we will have a better idea in a couple of weeks of what our realistic options are. Mr. Newman is having conversations with seniors and parents to make sure he hears their opinions. We also are discussing the possibility of having some of our other events, like May Day and prom, and senior celebrations on a weekend later in the summer. We will let you know as soon as we have more information about what will actually be possible.
If you're not sure if you are passing your classes or not as of March 13th, check your grades on Family Link. You should have heard from your teachers by now too. Counselors and administrators will be working together this week to communicate with all seniors, and will be directly contacting those seniors who still need to achieve passing status to discuss what their next steps will be regarding completing work and earning credits.
We know that a lot of you either left personal belongings at the school or need to return items. You will be informed as soon as we know the days and times you can do so, and the staff will make sure that when we do get to enter the school, everyone is following appropriate distancing and safety measures.
Speaking of our staff taking care of us, we now have a short video hello from our principal, everyone's favorite, Mr. Newman. Let's get to him.
Hey Lions, just checking in with you with my two boys here. We have Frank on the right, we have Nibbles on the left. They're super excited to get signed into their Google Classroom, and I'm sure you are as well. Let's make sure we're using this week to get checked in with our teachers. We're getting familiar with the Google Classroom platform, and we're just looking at this new normal we have for about the next 6 weeks. Everybody, let's stay plugged in. Let's stay flexible. Let's have patience with each other. Let's make sure you're taking care of yourself, making sure you're taking care of your families. Class of 2020 seniors, I know there's still a lot of unanswered questions out there, and we're going to continue to work together to make sure that we're celebrating the great class of 2020 in grand style. So know that I'm thinking about each of you. I care about all of you. We're going to get through this. Let's stay Lion strong. Let's stay Westland strong. Go Lions, and see you soon. Bye, boys.
Before I continue, I think a little bit of an outfit change is necessary. Much better. Okay, let's get into some celebration, y'all. If you can remember what was happening around March 13th, basketball season was being cut short, and we never got to celebrate our Mighty Lions TRL accomplishments. So, we'd like to congratulate Bryson Crockett and Gus Michelin, picked to the boys TRL honorable mention team, Jackson Shelstad and Parker Durbin picked to the second team, and Micah Garrett picked to the first team. And congratulations to Peyton Shelstad, picked to the girls honorable mention team, Cami Fulcher, Audrey Roden, and Aaronette Von Lee picked to the first team, with Aaronette also being named TRL Player of the Year. Woo-hoo! We are so proud of you and all of our Lions basketball players. Go Lions! On a little bit more of a serious note, we know that this is a particularly difficult time for all of you who are supposed to be involved in spring sports and activities. But we also know that despite your seasons and activities being canceled, a lot of you are still working hard, practicing, training, and rehearsing. Always at an appropriate physical distance, of course. We would love to feature your hard work and passion in these Roar videos. So if you'd like to DM the ASP Instagram short video clips or pics of you training or performing, we will include them in future broadcasts. Speaking of a team that had its season cut short but is still accomplishing amazing things, we'd like to share a short video made by the Westland High School Robotics team. Robotics, take it away.
Westland's first robotics competition, Team 7034 to be determined, has been partnering with Wilsonville's robotics team to manufacture and distribute 3D printed face shields to help protect essential workers from COVID-19.
With the help of the Westland Wilsonville School District and institutions and organizations such as the Public Library, 3D Systems, and Lamb Research, about 12 Westland and Wilsonville high school students have worked with mentors to make and send out 200 face shields to hospitals, police and fire departments, grocery stores, and more around Oregon, California, and Indiana.
During these unprecedented times, we are proud that our very own Lions have been standing strong and fighting to help our community.
If you know anyone that would like to donate 3D printer filament, knows an organization in need of face shields, or wants to know more information, contact Team 7034 at whsfrc@gmail.com.
We are so proud of our dedicated and caring students. Thank you, Robotics, for doing such great work within the community. So, that's about it for this week. Seniors, if you haven't submitted your post-graduation information to the official Westland Class of 2020 Instagram account we started late last week, please do that today so we can feature you. Our goal is to create a post celebrating every single member of the Class of 2020. Well, we'll see you on the next Not So Live Roar. Until then, remember, even if we can't be together, it's a great day to be a Lion. See you next time, guys.